What books or people have influenced you the most? I recently read the book called $1 Trillion Coach. It's about Bill Campbell, one of the most famous executive coaches. He coached the Google founders, coached Eric Schmidt, coached Steve Jobs, many successful executive teams across the valley. It talks a lot about the human side of running a company and managing teams and culture, which I think is the most important thing. It's probably the best piece of advice I got when I started the company, including from Brian Chesky, the Airbnb founder, which is when you start a company, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Everybody does, but there's one mistake you should avoid at all costs, and that is don't mess up your culture. So that's always been really important to me. And that book helps with it.
Bill Campbell, The $1 Trillion Coach, great book. He's a fantastic guy. Of all of the leadership books and that I've read, like that was the one when you read about the way he approaches leadership and how he manages people and manages companies, probably the closest to how I'd like to think I try manage and grow. I'm more like the $50,000 coach. It is the $1 trillion coach, but it's always good to aspire. So I think just constantly being in learning mode is the critical piece. Just never, ever think you know everything.
There's a book I really love called The $1 Trillion Coach. And it's about Bill Campbell, and he's a college football coach that moved to Silicon Valley. He was just this mentor and advisor to Steve Jobs, but also to the whole Google executive. It's a great read. And I think it's very informative around how to help teams work better and how to bring a different perspective to a team and get folks to really lean in and do their best work.